Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video that I want to go over is a Titans review and going on to the episode and what exactly happened in the episode and how I feel about the episode in general and what could be happening maybe in the next few episodes and what's going to be just happening as the series goes on in general. And before we say anything relating to the episode or go on to like reviewing it and giving spoilers, if you want to and you're new around here, you can subscribe and leave a like and comment down below if you want to. And I just hope you go on to enjoy the video at least somewhat, obviously, and let's get into it. Now, obviously, if you've seen the episode, you can tell that there's going to be Hawk and Dove introduced in this, but at the end of it, it kind of leads that Dove's going to be killed off, which honestly, I was not expecting. I kind of expected they had kind of a weird relationship, which didn't end up happening. It was technically like just them being intimate, I guess, but like you could definitely tell that there's going to be like some backstory by how exactly everyone was kind of acting, as in like Robin was acting or in how Dove was reacting and just acting in general. You could definitely tell that there's going to be basically just something that was going to happen back there. Then like towards the end of the episode is kind of crazy. Raven was a pretty big part in the episode, obviously. Her using her powers and everything was pretty interesting. Robin being there and lying and figuring out the whole fact of being able for Raven to tell if Robin is lying, which I did find quite interesting. I do find it a bit overpowered sometimes, but what I'm curious about is why exactly Raven never went at the end of the episode and attacked the people who took her. I didn't really know how to feel about that. I thought it was kind of like a stupid idea for her not to try and defend herself, which she obviously could have if she wanted to, but I'd love to know how everyone thinks of it down below. How do you feel about that kind of part of it? But then like going on to Starfire, which she was not in the episode. Beast Boy wasn't in the episode, which I did find alright. Kind of like Beast Boy, from what I heard in the first like 3 episodes, he only had 2 scenes. Obviously one of them being the first episode, another one is probably going to be the 3rd episode, which I'm hoping it is, but like Starfire just wasn't in the episode at all, which I'm not too sure how I feel about. I feel we probably should have got at least 1 scene with her. Like if we got 1 scene with her, I could definitely see it be a lot more interesting, see what's going to be happening just basically down the line for like her character. But obviously with them introducing like 2 new characters, well basically 1 new character considering 1 basically died, but like introducing those 2 characters in the episode is a bit much still. Like towards the start of the episode, I'm pretty sure Hawk and Dove were around for like 10 minutes or like 5-10 minutes at around that time anyway, and I felt it was a bit too much, to be honest. I did feel like with them introducing new characters, it was just a bit too much. Like I obviously love the characters and be able to see them and everything, but I just felt it was just way too much. As I said, I would love to be able to see Beast Boy, but I definitely understand why exactly we didn't go on and see Beast Boy. It just makes a lot of sense as to why they wouldn't really put him into it. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Beast Boy is only like 15 years old and he's going to be like permanently green towards the end of the season, which then there'll be like Nightwing, there'll be Raven in her costume, which is kind of, there was like a behind the scenes or leak or whatever basically confirming Starfire and Raven are going to get more comic book accurate costumes, which Raven's looks a lot better in my opinion. It just looks really good, and I actually can't wait to be able to see how that is going to be basically just going down. The whole episode in general, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't as good as the premiere in my opinion. I felt it was good and everything, but them in the premiere they were jumping around like every 2 minutes, which I did feel, with the premiere and everything, they kind of have to go on and do everything and introduce everything. But for this episode, it was way more centered. And obviously with the whole like fact of it being centered, we didn't see Starfire, we didn't see Beast Boy, which Beast Boy I'm hoping kind of turns out a bit better, like only seeing him as the tiger. I'd love to be able to see him as like a monkey or something. I'd love to be able to see him as a different animal, which I do feel we will get eventually. But it's just going to take some time to be able to go on and get that, and I definitely understand why exactly they wouldn't want to show it way too early on in the season. But then there's going to be like Nightwing towards the end of the season and everything, which I'm quite excited for. Alfred kind of being in the episode was a pretty big introduction, to be honest. I was not expecting to see Alfred on the TV show, and I'm definitely expecting to see Cyborg down there just in like season 2 or whatever after Doom Patrol has kind of come out, and then maybe Swamp Thing to kind of relate onto it and kind of go in as well into that universe, which I feel definitely could happen. I definitely can't wait to see how that's going to be happening. Stargirl, I'm pretty sure is going to be happening in the universe as well, and I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to be happening. But as I said, I'd probably rate the episode about a 3 out of 5. There was a few things that just weren't great about the episode or weren't entirely good. There was a few small things that I did really enjoy. Obviously Robin just going and beating everyone up, I love that. I just love the idea of seeing that. It was really gruesome, and I'm really loving the R rating. I just love it in general. And obviously I want to know what everyone thinks of it down below. Are you excited for it? Are you enjoying the series so far? Have you even seen an episode of it? Just questions like that I just want to ask and everything. But that's been pretty much it for the whole video. So I hope you went on to enjoy it at least somewhat, and then obviously if you want to, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below. And hope to see you in the next video and everything, and goodbye.